What's going on, guys? This is TheMysticSpade here, and right now I'm actually going to bring you guys the first, let's just say 14-15 minutes of Devil May Cry 2 HD Collection. This isn't really the best game in the series, but it does have its okay moments. To appreciate Devil May Cry 3, you have to appreciate what Devil May Cry 2 brought to the table. Devil May Cry 2, what it had some of the best character models in the series. At this point in time, even better so than Devil May Cry 3. You know, Dante, people still say the gameplay might suck on Devil May Cry 2, but you can't knock the fact that his character model is probably one of the best. His hair moves, his jacket's really fluid, and they actually tried to, I guess, make it more realistic with his moveset and everything like that. He's really nimble. You know, it had some really good aspects, and I guess to open the game up to a more female audience, they did introduce this character named Lucia, which is right here that you can see, and I guess to bring in the more females. And then also on Devil May Cry 2, I think it's if you beat hard mode, you can actually unlock Trish and use Trish from the Devil May Cry series in this one as well. I'm sorry, guys, I woke up kind of early today. I'm really tired. But personally, like, I think this Dante has some of the best scenes in the Call of Duty genre. This game overall is kind of shitty, but it has its okay moments. I feel that this was actually one of the games that was being produced as, you know, not a Devil May Cry game, and then they essentially, the outcry of fans wanting a sequel, they kind of just threw the Dante character model and added some random story that would fit and threw it in the game and let it go, call it a day, you know. But that's just my personal opinion. Now, if you guys want to see a full commentary or a full Let's Play of this one, be sure to let me know. My actual Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition HD isn't getting hardly any views. Not like I was wanting it to, with the anticipation of DMC coming out possibly at the end of this year. But you know, I care what my fans want to see. I care what everybody else wants to see. And the typical that you're gonna notice on this collection is the fact of, you know, all the menus are still the 4.3, you know, standard definition, but the gameplay and everything's actually opened up and resurfaced and is the 16:9. Boom. But yeah, this Dante is pretty solid. This is where they actually introduced some of the actual trickster modes and everything. And that's what I mean by they try to make his moveset more realistic. You know, like you press, I forget what it is, how you do it. If you're running on a wall, yeah, that's what it is. You just press circle and shit. And then he'll actually just run on the wall. This game really, the textures and everything aren't good. You know, like the character models are great. You know, the main character models anyways, like Lucia's and Dante's. But in terms of the actual gameplay itself, the textures are all brown, they're muddy, they're not anything special to look at, which you can see. And then the main difference from the other Devil May Cry to this one is he starts out with a stinger, which is typically the staple for the Call of Duty. Oh man, I'm so used to playing Call of Duty, which is a staple for the Devil May Cry series. You know, and it's a forward lunging attack. Okay, that still doesn't do anything. Let's see, that's the... What's the actual taunt right here? And then to actually get the how you would shoot down, you actually had to double jump. Do I got someone over here? I gotta, yeah. Total waste. Do we not have a taunt button? No, that's the double trigger. But yeah, in this one you actually get the access to the double trigger from the start of the game. That's one of the hints that Dante is much older, much more mature. He's much more refined in terms of a character at this point, you know. And it's actually been stated by Capcom that this game is the actual very last time you will see Dante in terms of timeline canon. You know, which I guess is okay, but it really does kind of suck because he's a really good character. Secret room. Wow, I was not trying to do that, but okay, whatever. And what's weird is typically his guns, it's just weird. See how they automatically just put people in the air for the air juggles, and then if you shoot in the air, he automatically bounces. You know, I mean, it just had some aspects to it that put this game in more of an easy mode, you know, which was kind of stupid. That's just the one thing I really did not like about this game. You know, there's really not a lot of challenge. You can look it up on the internet, and a lot of people will actually tell you you can beat this game with the entire game using your main pistols. There's no incentive for you to vary to shotguns or anything like that, because you can complete the whole game with just your pistols. Alright. You know, like they tried to make it realistic, but as you can see, I mean, if you're paying attention, his hair moves. You know, the jacket's more fluid. They tried to make the animations overall really good, but in terms of the game is actually just, it's a piece of shit. You know, to put it lightly. You know, it's kind of cool, like, he really is nimble. You know, this was the first implementations of the trickster and gunslinger styles, as you know, with the wall running and whatnot. So you can wall run, and then you can actually evade back to it. You can jump in any direction, you know, and it's not, I don't mean jump in any direction as, oh, it's a direction you can fucking jump in. That's not what I mean at all. Like, if you jump straight up and then press left or right, he'll actually do like a barrel roll kind of thing. Do a barrel roll, you know, in the air. And see, we're just gonna fuck this gold orb shit. Switch to this, you know, and the access to the actual devil trigger right from the get-go is pretty good. I like his devil trigger design on this one, except for the miniguns that he has in his hands. That's just pretty fucking stupid. But yeah, as you can see, the guns do a whole lot of damage, and these are base level guns. There's not anything magnificent about these guns, you know. And if you just fire them, it puts them right up in the air. I mean, look at that shit. Tell me that's not retarded. There's no real incentive to vary your combo at all, because you can just put them straight up in the air. It doesn't really get you anything. And I'm not really trying to do anything fancy here. I'm just trying to burn through all this and get you guys at least the first 11 minutes of gameplay, which essentially is the first mission. And then you can make your own decisions on whether or not if you want to make this game or want to play this game or not, because this game really is kind of a love-hate. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's just one of those things. Like, it doesn't feel like a Devil May Cry game. And some people are like, well, what's a Devil May Cry game supposed to feel like? Well, not crap. You know, if you want to get technical. And then see, that was the actual gunslinger style. If you're locking on and someone gets within certain range, they'll start firing like that. You know, there's no way to actually control it if you're locked on to an enemy. You would actually just have to get within a certain range of another enemy and then just fire it. That's the only real way to do it. See it. Is there like no fucking taunt on this game? I swear to God, there's not. And you can't do charge shots on this. See, I'm holding down square and he's auto-firing. You don't even have to press it down. You know, you can just fucking hold it. Look at that. And it's just a constant air juggle. It's pretty fucking pathetic. This pissed all of the fans off because it's easy mode. You know, this game was made as a fan service, and essentially anyone can just pick it up and play it. There's no real challenge to this game whatsoever. And this game, like this series, was founded on, you know, the stylish action, and then it made it kind of, you know, mute at this point. It wasn't good. You know, all the fans were crying out for a fucking sequel, and Capcom honestly didn't deliver a desirable sequel. And see, you can just hold down fucking square, and it's just full auto submachine gun hands. God damn it. Alrighty, I guess we're back up here. And this is the end of the gameplay, guys. I'm just gonna let you enjoy the cutscene. This is it. Form your own opinion on if you guys want to play this game or not. As I told you, it's very simple. You just hold down square through the whole game. Done. That's really it. You know, but anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Later.